That was Saskatoon's favorite dance group with their rendition of The Revolting Children. So I think that a dance group that talented deserves to hear a new total.
I
What do you
think they do too, yeah.
Let's
I think
see
they brought
it.
in
We
some
have a new
donations.
total, Saskatchewan.
1,402,965. Way to go, Saskatchewan. We still have a lot of hours left in the telethon, and we're going to make that number go higher.
Well, thank you very much.
I now have the privilege of speaking with a recipient family from Telemiracle. They're joining us today in a web chat. I'll be speaking with Joanne and Paul Boyer. Good morning.
Good morning. Hello.
How are you doing this morning?
We're doing good. How are you guys?
Oh, we're well, thanks. So I'd like to hear your story and how you became recipients of some Telemiracle Foundation money. Sorry.
You bet. Well, we filled out the application in January, and Telemiracle and the Kinsmen and Kinnets have generously funded a wheelchair conversion for our van for Emmett.
Oh, that's amazing. That must have made a big change of life, I guess, for your whole family.
Yeah, definitely. A few things. It gives us peace of mind knowing we can transport Emmett to his appointments and activities. And for him to be safe, we can properly secure him in the van, and it avoids back injury for us from lifting him in and out of the van. And overall, it engages us with the larger world. It simplifies going to places like the zoo and taking Emmett along with us to our other children's activities.
That's great. What was life like before you had the lift for your van?
Well, there was a lot of lifting, moving Emmett in and out of the van, and Emmett is 8 years old, so he's certainly not getting any lighter.
Right.
And us as parents, we're not getting any younger, of course.
I know that feeling. I have a 7-year-old, and she's not getting any lighter, and I'm not getting any younger. So, and how many other children do you have?
We have 3 other children. Emmett is a twin. He has a twin sister, Amelia.
Okay.
And he has 2 older brothers, Nicholas and Evan.
That's great. We're so happy that you could receive funds from Telemiracle, that you applied. We are so happy when we can speak with recipient families, knowing the change we've made to their lives. We just want to thank you for being on this morning. We really appreciate talking to you.
Well, thank you. And, thank you to Telemiracle and the Kinsmen and Kinnets Foundation and to the people of Saskatchewan. The generosity is amazing.
No, thank you so much. We appreciate that. Have a great rest of your Sunday.
Thanks so much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thanks
you're
so
welcome.
much. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thanks. Mac, what do you think of stories like that?
I just see, families like that and see how Telemiracle can change lives. And that can only happen here in Saskatchewan. And speaking of Saskatchewan, we have some of our national cast coming up. Next performance from Brad Johnner and the Johnner Boys, Looking at You. Let's hear it.
1, 2, 3. Here's one of my songs called Looking at You. Was red and I ran right through. I killed a mailbox and some flowers in the yard, 'cause I was looking at you. I was sitting in the stands, it was the bottom of the ninth. The score was tied 2-2 when a foul ball hit me right between the eyes, 'cause I was looking at you. Well, some people like staring at the sunset, and some prefer a tropical view, and some like gazing at the stars and moon, but I like looking at you. There's some things in this world that might have passed me by, and I might have missed a chance or two. But you won't find any regret in my eye, for looking at you. Well, some people sunset, and some prefer a tropical view. And some like gazing at the stars and moon. But I like a looking, I like a looking, I love a looking at you. Yeah, just like a looking at you.
Awesome job, Brad and the boys. We wish the Johnner boys could be here with us today. Once again, all these performances were pre-taped in a very COVID-friendly environment. Next up, I'm super excited. This is a girl from my neck of the woods. We've got Brianna Rogers from Yorkton on the line. Hey girl, how's it going today?
Good, and you?
I'm doing just fantastic. I'm excited to be talking with you. Tell us a little bit about your performance. How was your recording experience with Telemiracle?
The recording was really fun, although the 2-hour drive to Regina was not so fun.
Don't I know it? I make that drive multiple times a week. I get it. Is this your first time performing on Telemiracle?
Yeah, it is.
It is. Oh my goodness. Well, we wish you could be here in person with us. It looks, on my card it says that you've got a donation for us. Do you want to talk a little bit about how you raised that money?
So I did a bottle drive in Yorkton, and I also set up the online campaign. And my goal was to raise $500, but I raised $1,150.
Oh my gosh, and I'm not sure if you know this, Brianna, but Nutrien actually is matching all of the Saskatchewan talent donations up to $100,000. So you've actually just, by raising that amount of money, you've actually doubled it. So we're gonna throw to your taping of More Hearts Than Mine. Thanks for joining us today. I can't wait to hear your performance.
Thank you for having me.
I can't wait to show you where I grew up and walk you around the foothills of my town. Probably feels like you've been there before after hearing all the stories I've been telling you for 6 months now. We'll probably have to sleep in separate bedrooms and pack a shirt for church because we'll go. And I'm not trying to scare you off, I just thought that we should talk a few things out before we hit the road. If I bring you home to mama, guess I better warn you, she falls in love a little faster than I do. And my dad'll check your tires, pour you whiskey over us, and take you fishing, but pretend that he don't like you. Oh, if we break up, I'll be fine, but you'll be breaking more hearts than mine. My sister's gonna ask you a million questions, say anything she can to turn you red. And when you meet my high school friends, they'll buy you drinks and fill you in on all the crazy nights can't outlive. If I bring you home to mama, guess I better warn you, she falls in love a little faster than I do. And my dad'll check your tires, pour you whiskey over us, and take you dinner, but you pretend that he don't like you. Oh, if we break up, I'll be fine, but you'll be breaking more hearts than mine. If I bring you home to mama, guess I better warn you, she feels every heartache I go through. And if my daddy sees me crying, he'll pour some whiskey over our sin, tell a lie and say he never really liked you. Oh, if we break up, I'll be fine, but you'll be breaking more hearts than mine. You'll be breaking more hearts than mine.
Beautiful job there, getting everyone's attention. And now if you're sitting at home and you're watching, please pay attention to this next story of a wonderful couple. Walter Wernitzky Jr. and Genevieve Olech were both born into farming families from the Ituna district. When they married in 1959, they began their own farm within the same community where they were raised. Their mixed farming operation was a labor of love, filled with all the hard work, long hours, and joys that farming can bring. Over time, their prosperity grew. While work was important, Walter and Jean, as she went by, always made time for friends, family, and involvement with their church and community events. As they faithfully watched Telemiracle over the years, Walter and Jean were both deeply touched by the stories of people facing medical challenges, especially the little children. This inspired them to plan a generous donation to the Kinsman Foundation. And because of their own community roots, they felt a strong desire to support a Saskatchewan charity that would serve local people. They knew that together they could create a lasting legacy of help and hope through Telemiracle. Kinsman Telemiracle would like to thank Walter and Jean for their generous gift of $967,278.08. Wow, wow, wow. $967,278.08. There's people that cared about people when they were here, but then planned for taking care of people when they weren't here. And that is just incredible. So that shows to you what Telemiracle means to people when they watch it over the years and they see how people get help that maybe might have not gotten it before. And especially, like they said, the little kids. That gets to you. You really want to reach out and do everything you can for them. So we thank you for sharing their story. And Walter and Jean, thank you so very much.
Beautiful gift.
An unreal gift. I mean, I think that's why we all come back to do this every year, because of the generosity of this province. There's nothing like it. So if you're out there watching, I think when we get special ones like this, each and every one is very special, but sometimes you just get touched that little more. So I would love right now if we could do a silent knockdown in memory of Walter and Jean.
So for those who aren't on the phones,
Those who are not on the phones, please stand up.
If you're not on the phone,
We're going to do a silent knockdown.
this room might be on the phones, but we have another bank that we're going to
Stand
see
up.
too.
Downstairs.
thank you.
Yes, we do.
if you're not on the phone, stand.
Thank you.
And if you're out there, Saskatchewan, listening right now, and if you're probably moved by the Wernitzky's generosity, please call in a donation now and help make a miracle happen, miracle of your own.
Phone bank's downstairs. There we go. Saskatchewan, now is the time to make your pledge, make your donation. And knowing that your donation does make a difference and does change people's lives.
Thank you so much, Saskatchewan. Look at that.
Oh, amazing.
It's amazing. 3 to
Two
go,
more.
2 to go.
One more. Ah, beautiful,
Amazing.
beautiful.
Amazing. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
And I think we have a total.
Yes, I know we said silent on that, but it's hard to be silent.
It's hard.
You
It's
know?
hard. And I think here we go.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
$2,440,263.
Wow.
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 Thank you, Saskatchewan. Thank you, Winniskis.
Wow.
Wow. Well, that certainly kicks the day into high gear.
Oh, we're in high gear now. If we weren't before, we're definitely
This is high
there
gear.
now.
And like you said,
Absolutely.
Beverly, each and every one of the planned giving amounts, like there were amounts for 400, for 500. They're beautiful gifts of people choosing to give after their passing. It's a beautiful gift to the people of Saskatchewan.
Well, they had to think about it. They had to put that into place to say, this is what I want to do and this is what I want to move forward
There was
with.
there was a conversation in the household to make it happen exactly.
Yes.
Now, speaking of conversations, we want to tell you about a particularly special conversation that Beverly and I were able to have with a good Telemiracle friend yesterday, who has thrown out a challenge. This is very important for each and every one of you I think almost each and every one of you out there. So a friend of ours, a Telemiracle alum, Mr. Bob McGrath.
Yes.
Yesterday, on a quick FaceTime chat with him, just to get us in the spirit of Telemiracle. We're coming up in Telemiracle. We thought, let's talk to Bob. Had a FaceTime with Bob and Beverly, and in that call, Bob said, "This year, I'm going to donate to the telethon." Now, we feel for everything Bob has done for Telemiracle, we owe him something.
Oh, yes, but he feels he wants to give back to us.
He wants to give back.
I love that.
And he was comfortable with us telling you, Bob is donating $1,000 to Telemiracle. And Bob's in New Jersey, so that's US bucks.
Oh, did he say US?
He did. I got the code. And the deal is, he's only doing it in the form of a challenge. And his challenge is that he'll donate his $1,000 as long as anyone out there who's learned their 1, 2, 3s or ABCs from Bob will also donate. And what he said is, if you can remember how to count up to 1,000, that he wants you to donate 1,000. However, if you can only remember to get to a lower number, that's fine too. And that specific number is, Bob was on Telemiracle for 39 years.
Yes, he was.
And so, if you remember Bob on Telemiracle, or if you learned your ABCs and 1, 2, 3s from Bob on Sesame Street, his challenge out to you is to pick up your phone, and if you can match his 1,000, he would love that. But if you can make 39 for his years on the telethon, he'd be happy with that too. And we would love to have you meet or beat Bob's challenge.
What an amazing challenge. What an amazing challenge that he did that.
Oh, what a spirit,
I mean,
what a character.
Who did not, Bob didn't help us all,
I know.
He raised us all.
And then came to the telethon and gave and gave and gave. Yeah. All right, do we have something with you over there, Mr. Johnner?
Yeah, well, of course we love Bob, but we
Yes.
also love the Shellbrook Kin, and they have a presentation for us here. Check them out.
We are here for the Shellbrook Kinsmen and Connects, and we are bringing in our donations. This year, because of COVID, we were not able to fundraise as we normally do, so we did an online auction, which ended up going really well, and we brought in $14,442 through that. So we'd like to thank the community for getting behind us on that. Personal and business donations, we brought in $2,640. WP Sandine High School in Shellbrook raised $1,514.75. Wild Rose Public School brought in $525 to add to our total. And Helping Hands at businesses throughout Shellbrook brought in a total of $201.85. So this year, we've had the best total we've ever had. So thank you to everybody again. This year we brought in $19,323.60. So thank you, Shellbrook and area.
Wow, thank you very much, Shellbrook. And in fact, the final total, they tell me, is $21,409. So there's a little bit of extra money thrown in there at the end. So $21,409 coming from the Shellbrook Kin and the Shellbrook area. All right, we've got a on-air presentation here. Why don't you tell us your name?
Hi there. My name is Terry Truplogue.
Hi, Terry. And you're with?
I'm from Borden School. I'm a teacher there.
Yeah.
And we wanted to bring our donations in to Telemiracle today.
And how did you come up with all these donations and this money?
Well, Telemiracle is pretty important to us. We really enjoy getting involved, and the kids love to dress up in their jammies. So every Friday we made it a PJ Friday day, and if they wanted to wear their PJs, they brought a donation, and they got some prizes, and they just had fun and brought their stuffies and enjoyed the day.
Well, it's so great that the kids can be involved with Telemiracle early
It
on in
was.
life, and then they spend their entire life as part of Telemiracle.
Exactly.
Because the rest of us aren't going to be around forever here.
Well, you know, and our kids, we actually took part in the shout-outs that are being part of the numbers now, and they love doing that. Like, they just had a blast.
Good.
So, yeah.
So do you have a final total for us?
I do. It's $641.
Awesome.
So-
$641 coming from all the kids and the staff and the parents and everyone around in the
community, from the community and a K-12 school, and
area. Yeah, because Borden is just a small town.
it is. It's really
How
quite
many
small.
people live in Borden about?
I'd say about 300. Not
300.
many for the village, and then their surrounding.
Awesome. Well,
Yeah.
thank you very much for being here. We appreciate you coming this way.
Thank you.
All
All
right.
right.
From Borden School. Okay, back to you guys.
Right, well, thank you, Brad. Okay, you know the one thing that I missed this year is going around to the grocery stores.
Oh,
and
I know.
like, I really miss it. Well, because I could do all my shopping too at the same time.
You were always filling up your cart.
Every time I was like, running around. Where's Beverly? Oh, she's aisle 2.
I guess she's off there buying her chia seeds. I can't find her. But no, it's true. The corporate and the corporate sponsors would they're always doing so much for us to make the telethon happen.
Well, they are, and so going into the different stores and the places, you get to see kind of like firsthand what they're doing and what they do. And I know some do the hands, but then they give in many other ways, where you said like donations, but can be food. And I just missed going. I mean, my IGA and the Sobeys and Safeway and all the folks at Sarcan. Oh my gosh, you couldn't get out of there without having 10 people hugging you.
Our friends at Sarcan, they would sell helping hands and stick them up on the wall and make these great patterns, and so proud of the numbers of hands they'd sell, and they'd raise so many bucks. Help the telethon through dollars, through trucks, through food to keep the machinery going. We couldn't do it without all these corporate sponsors.
We definitely couldn't. So if you're out there watching us, we miss you, and we hope to see you all again next year. But thank you for everything that you do.
All right, I think we're taking it over to Andrea.
I think so.
Well, of course, hello everybody. Now, we love our corporate sponsors, absolutely, but we're also so thrilled when we have our Saskatchewan talent here with us. And so we have someone on the line, somebody that was very important during these COVID times, somebody called Core Dynamics Pilates and Dance. Patty Johnston, are you there? Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm very well. How about yourself? Thank you for coming to Telemiracle today.
Well, thank you for having us. We're excited to be here.
Well, I was saying, Pilates is important during these COVID times, isn't it? There's a lot of people not moving as much.
Exactly.
So you're from Lloydminster?
We are, yeah. We're a local Pilates and dance studio, and I've got the girls that are performing here in studio with me, and yeah, we were very excited to be part of Telemiracle 45 this year.
Yeah, because this is your first time here. What are all the names of what are the 4 people with you?
This is Charlie, Katie, Rebecca, and Ileana.
Great. And I heard you did some fundraising for us. Can you tell us what you did?
Yeah, we reached out to our local business community and our dance families, and they came out in a huge way. And we raffled off gift baskets. So businesses donated items or cash towards these, and through the gift baskets, we were able to raise $1,485.
Wow.
And then we also collected donations, and donations brought into the studio, we had one total of $525, and then through our Telemiracle campaign, another $750. So we have a grand total of $2,760.
Oh my goodness, that is fantastic. Thank you so much for your work, for your generosity, and now your talent. We're going to be hearing from Core Dynamics Pilates and Dance. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Right here, right now, I put the offer out. I don't wanna chase you down. I know you see it. You run with me, and I can cut you free out of the treachery of walls you keep in. So trade that typical for something colorful. And if it's crazy, live a little crazy. You can play it sensible, a king of conventional, or you can risk it all and see.
to go. 'Cause I quite enjoy the life you say I'm trapped in. Now I admire you, and that will show you do. You're onto something, really it's something. I live among the swells, we don't pick up peanut shells. I'll have to leave that up to you. It's really how you like to spend your days. Whiskey, misery, and parties and play. If I were mixed up with you, I'd be the talk of the town. Disgraced and disowned, another one of the clowns. But you would finally live a little, finally laugh a little. Just let me give you the freedom to dream and wake you up and cure your aching. Take your walks and start them breaking. Now that's a deal that seems worth taking. But I guess I'll leave that up to you. Don't you wanna get away to a whole new party gonna play? 'Cause I got what you need, so come with me and take the ride to the other side. So if you do like I do, so if you do like me, forget the cage, 'cause we know how to make the key. Oh, damn, suddenly we're free to fly. We're going to the other side. So if you do like I do, to the other side. So if you do like me,
Thank you so much to Core Dynamics Pilates and Dance. That was a great tap number. Thank you. And you know, when we're throughout the weekend and throughout the weekend and the Kinsman Foundation always gets little messages and emails from different families. This is one message we got from one incredible family. And I think, Beverly, you're holding up a photo for me. So this is the 4th year that our kids, this is what they're saying. This is the 4th year that our kids have done a bottle drive for Telemiracle. Our kids, Reese, who's 10, Cameron, 7, and Hanson Kane, who's 5, are so excited. It is a little earlier this year, so we quickly went out Wednesday night and picked up what we could. We thought this year would not be as successful as we only went out one night for 3 hours. So my husband and I told the kids we would match whatever they raised in their collections. Well, this year was their best year to date. They raised $413.75. And a promise is a promise. So with our matched amount, they have a total of $827.50 to donate this weekend. So proud of them, they say. Wow, isn't that incredible? Thank you to those 3 kids, Reese, Cameron, and Hanson.
Thank you so much, Andrea. I love hearing about these creative donations that come into the telethon. I also love the Saskatchewan talent. I love it. So what I'm going to be introducing you to is Saskatchewan talent here out there. I want you to not stop calling in those donations, 306-683-2021, and keep those phones ringing. And while you're ringing those phones, I want to introduce our next Saskatchewan talent via video conversation here. I think we're having Melody Gleam from Regina. Melody, are you out there?
Hi.
Hey, Melody, it's
Can you
great.
hear me?
Yes, I can. It's great to have you. How are you doing today?
Good. How's it going?
It's going really well. Now, you're in Regina, my home stomping grounds, and I understand you are a very talented
Yes.
singer, guitar player. How long have you been singing and playing the guitar?
I've been singing my whole life, and that's a long time. And I've been playing guitar for about, about 20 years, actually.
Wow. Very, very cool. Very cool. Musicians
Yeah.
have a way into my heart. You know, the talented musicians dedicated to their craft. I love it. Now, I guess tell me which song you're going to sing.
It's an original song called Too Much Undone.
Oh,
And it's pretty much about having faith in yourself and following your dreams.
Great. That's a great thing to write a song about. I love it. So just a quick question, Melody. I can't recall. Was there a donation with you today or no?
I didn't have one today.
No, that's totally
Yeah.
fine. If you had one, I didn't want to make sure I missed it. So we're going to get right to your song here.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I can't wait to hear it. Thank you so much. This is Melody Gleam, Too Much Undone.
Stand around by the water, watching tears falling downwards, telling me that I oughta. Where were you when I much undone. And when you're running faster, like you do your dreams, and when you're looking after all those in between. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. A lot of fate in your path. Someday it's gonna take you to it. It's okay to believe in yourself. No one else gonna talk you through it. Yeah, 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 yeah. Too much undone. Yeah, 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 yeah. Too much undone. And when you're running faster, like you do your dreams, and when you're looking after all those in between, and when you're running faster, like you do your dreams, and when you're looking after all those in between. What you sing in your song will keep you hanging on. There's no surprise, you know that's true. And yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah.
Thank you very much, Melody, for sharing your song with us today. Now we're going to go live via videotape, and we're going to speak with, I think we're going to Leroy, and we're speaking with a few people there. And who am I going to talk with first? Can you hear me?
Alicia Richels.
Pardon me?
You bet we can hear you. Alicia Richels.
Oh, hi, Alicia. Can you introduce everyone else there?
I have Mariah Backlund, Sheila Villarreal, and Maria Bendel.
Okay, great. It looks like there's some pretty fancy artwork going on back there.
Yes, there is.
And then you have a couple of presentations for us.
Yes.
All right. So we are some representatives on behalf of Leroy School. We are Maria Bendel, Sheila Villarreal, and Mariah Backlund, also with Ms. Richels. We are a small K-12 school in Leroy with just over 100 students attending.
We did an online art auction with art done by the students. Thank you to the bidders and to the students who donated their artwork. We're pleased to say Maria here, with a couple of these pictures, raised over $300 herself. Our total for the art auction was $1,587.
We also did a 50-50 draw with our secretary of the school winning the big prize. And with donations and everything added together, we raised $2,000. Thank you, Leroy and surrounding area.
Wow, so do you have a total there for us?
Our total, we raised $2,000.
$2,000 in total. Okay, and I want to see some of that artwork a little closer to the camera. Can we see some of that beautiful work? Look at that. That looks like a photograph. Oh my gosh. There's some excellent work there. Thank you so much. Let's see is that a butterfly or an angel? I can't see it on the,
yes.
It's an angel on the screen. Wow, that's some beautiful stuff. And there's another one. Wow, well, keep up the great work, and I hope you guys can join us again next year and get on board and raise some more money for us, because, man, Telemiracle could sure use your help, and we appreciate all the work you did.
All right, thank you, Brad.
Okay, good talking with you. Okay, so that's fantastic. They raised over $2,000, and we really appreciate that. Now we're going to go to one of our corporate sponsors. They have a few words they'd like to say.
Hello out there, Telemiracle. This is Jessica Ringrose with Shell Canada. On behalf of all of our channel partners, all the way from Regina through Saskatoon, Prince Albert, and even Lloydminster this year, we're happy to announce that we have raised so far $12,432, but more to come. We're still out there. We're still raising money for this wonderful cause. Thank you so much for including us, and we look forward to seeing you in person next year.
These donations keep coming in. Fantastic.
Yes,
one from Leroy,
thank
one
you.
from Shell. This is fantastic. I just had one come in from the community of Delisle, from the Telemiracle Group in the community of Delisle, where my brother happens to live. And interestingly enough, they did their COVID pivot in their fundraising. They had an online auction this year. They posted a simple online auction online. A local business stepped up to match the bids up to $1,000. Bidding went a bit bonkers, and fairly quickly they said they raised their grand total from the Telemiracle Group in Delisle, Saskatchewan of $6,050.
That's amazing. 6,000. And now, how big is Delisle?
I think it's about 500 people
Oh,
or so.
that's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. Well, shout out to Delisle.
All these
Hello, everybody.
communities. I know.
Okay, so just before, if you're just tuning in, so Bob McGrath, we had a chat with him yesterday, and he made a challenge for anybody. So basically, he had 39 years here at Telemiracle, and we miss him every day. And it was great chatting with him yesterday. He's always just a great thing to kind of like get us back into what we do here. And I learned so much from him. So I thought, I won't give the $39. I think I will take on his challenge.
Yeah.
I'm going to donate $1,000 on behalf of my good
Beverly
friend
Mahood.
Bob McGrath. Yeah.
Gauntlet down.
Bobby, he taught me so much. I owe more than that.
Fantastic, fantastic.
May as well, right?
Good. Well, so, look at, but we have to let Bob know this. This is amazing. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
Wonderful.
You're welcome. And now I want to present just a beautiful soul. I love her voice. I love that she's on stage with us here all the time. There she is. Love her energy. Here is our very own Andriana Menard with Noonday Sun.
You're like the noonday sun, 'cause you shine your light on everyone. And like a sunflower, we reach to the sky for your solar power. It feels so good when I'm around you. It feels so good. All that love that surrounds you, it feels so good when you shine your noonday light. It's the brightest time of my day, so shine your noonday light. If I could harness that energy, I would turn dark to bright.
Sunlight dances on my skin. Moody sunshine. Sunlight dances on my skin.
And that was beautiful, Andrew.
Andrew Menard.
Beautiful.
Andrew Menard.
Yes, yes. Our floor director is like going like this, like, oh, yes. Beautiful job, beautiful job. Okay, I think that Bob McGrath has kind of got something stirring, you know,
I think he
with
does.
his challenge.
We've also seen a whole bunch of donations come in.
We have,
recently.
which we
Yeah.
love. So I think it's time for a knockdown.
I think so.
All
I
right,
think so.
let's
Some
do
people
it.
are not on the phone, so we need to get
Some
everyone
are
on a
not,
phone.
and now is a great time. To make your pledge, make your donation, 306-683-2021.
So if anyone back there is not on a phone, please stand up.
Please stand
and
up.
we've also, of course, got 20 phones behind the stage, and then 20 more phones. And actually, someone just let me know that some people are calling in and actually sometimes getting a busy signal. So
There we go.
call back. Call back. So we've got one phone left to knock down. Saskatchewan, thank you. 306-683-2021.
Let's get these phones.
To get those pledges
ringing,
coming in,
huh?
don't wait till the end of the show. We
One
don't
more
want to
to
do
go.
that. Is there one more, Andrea?
Come on, Saskatchewan, don't let me down. One more.
Let's keep them going, Saskatchewan.
One to go.
There we go.
There we go.
Hey, and we've got a total.
We got a total?
Let's do it.
Shout them out with us. Here we go. 0, 3, 1, 3, $2,583,130.
Holy
Where are we going, Saskatchewan?
Higher.
We're going higher.
Let's go higher.
Incredible. Wow. So the Telemiracle is definitely heating up here right now. This is amazing. We've got some serious momentum. And to keep that momentum going, what do we turn to? Of course, some Saskatchewan talent. And I've got with us here live via video, I've got Katarina Grace from Saskatoon, originally from Moose Jaw, 14 years old. Are you there?
Yeah.
How are
We're
you?
actually from Saskatoon.
You're from Saskatoon?
Yes.
Great to have you. Now, is it Katarina and Grace or Katarina Grace?
Katarina Grace. So she's Katarina Grace, and I'm her sister Natalia.
Okay, there we go. Thank you so much. Now, I understand, Katarina, you're going to be singing for us?
Yeah.
And the video that you pre-recorded was, can you tell us what the song is?
The song is Yellow by Coldplay.
Oh, I love
Yeah, we
that
actually
song.
recorded this for a YouTube contest, and we're really happy to show you and have everybody watch it because it is a showcase of Saskatoon.
Excellent. And let me know, I understand you also brought in a donation. Can you tell me a little bit about that, how much it was?
We raised $1,025, and we thank everyone who supported us.
Wow, $1,025, a gift of a donation and a gift of your singing and your talent. And this is really generous of you. I want to thank you so much for joining us here via video. Great to see your beautiful faces. Can we take a look at your song?
Yeah, great.
All right, so
Thanks
here's
for having us.
You're welcome. Thanks so much. Here's the rendition of Yellow.
Look at the stars, look how they shine for you, and everything you do. Yeah, they were all yellow. I came along, I wrote a song for you, and all the things that you do, and it was called Yellow. So then I took my time. Oh, what a thing to have done. And it was all yellow. Your skin, oh yeah, your skin and bones turn
Katarina Grace, that was so well done.
That video was incredible.
Great job.
Wow.
All right, there's a little fella that's sitting on my table, and we can't forget about him.
No.
Because Brian, this year's chair, this was like his thing because he's such a big sports buff, right?
Yeah.
So $145, you get to take this little guy home. All the money stays right here in Saskatchewan, and you can give more. You absolutely can give more, but donate at least $145. You get to take this little guy home. You must ask for him, and his name is Howie. All
Named
right,
after
so there
Mr.
we go.
Gordie Howe.
Yeah, don't forget about our little bear there. All right, so we're going to go all the way to Moose Jaw right now. Moose Jaw is Anne-Marie Rouault. Anne-Marie, you there, hun? Hello. Hi, Anne-Marie. Hi, how are you doing today?
Good.
Well, well, I'm great. Thank you for asking. I'm really good. You look great. You have the most beautiful smile.
Oh, thank you.
You're very welcome. So how is it there in Moose Jaw today?
Hopefully not as cold as last night, but all right.
All right, I love your positivity. I love it. All right, now, Anne-Marie, I think you raised some money for Telemiracle. Can you tell us how you did that?
I raised $2,400.
Wow.
Yeah, I had originally, my goal was 1,000, and then I passed that in a day, and then people continued to started donating, so it was awesome.
Anne-Marie, that is incredible. What does it mean for you to be a part of Telemiracle? Why did you think it was so important to raise this money?
It just, I don't know, it just is. Like, raising money for other people is, it makes yourself feel better. It helps other people. And the way that the place that this money is going to is like, why wouldn't you donate?
You're right.
It's an amazing fundraiser. It's an amazing thing. It's just all.
You're absolutely right. I love that 2 thumbs up. It's all coming from your heart and your beautiful smile. Anne-Marie, we are going to be seeing you sing right now. Thank you for joining us today, and enjoy the rest of your day, okay, hon?
Thank you. You too.
This is a story that I have never told. I gotta get this off my chest to let it go.
Anne-Marie from Moose Jaw. Wow, she is a warrior, and I appreciate that she was using sign language in her song. So because with these masks, I know that some of our friends who read lips are having some trouble. So I just like to say thank you, Anne-Marie. Now, of course, we're gonna hear from now someone who's been a recipient of Telemiracle. Brian Fison was enjoying an active life as a cattle farmer when an unfortunate accident left him without the use of his legs. And he and his wife turned to Telemiracle to help them obtain a life-changing piece of equipment. This is their story.
My name is Brian Fison. I was in a snowmobile accident in 2004 and left me paralyzed from the waist down. I was a cattle farmer before, working at a feedlot and farming, and when I got hurt, I lost the use of my legs and I had to figure out new ways to get around, and I struggled for a lot of years with just a regular chair out in the snow and dirt and mud. You're in a regular wheelchair, your tires just sink. I wasn't independent. Like for putting out bales in the winter time, I couldn't go cut the twines. I couldn't open gates. I was all relying on my wife to help me with that.
We had just moved here and it was just a sand pit. Everywhere was sand. And I had just seen Brian, he was trying to get from point A to point B across the yard, and I seen him and he just had tears rolling down his cheeks just because he couldn't physically do it. You can't wheel through sand in a manual chair, you can't.
I didn't want to rely on somebody else to do the chores for me, and once I got this chair, I realized what I can do with it. To be able to do everything independently, I can go out, go through gates, round up my cattle, bring them up, feed them. I can dig in fence posts, I can fix top wires on fence, I can reach small sheds. I was just doing some roofing the other day with it. It's impossible with a regular wheelchair.
Not only has this chair allowed him to continue farming, it's allowed him to now expand the farm and really fulfill his dreams.
Brian Fison. Now that story is incredibly inspiring, but you can see that that piece of equipment that he obtained from Telemiracle was able to help him live the life of a cattle farmer that he has always been. So thank you to Telemiracle. Thank you to you, Saskatchewan, for allowing people like Brian to live the life that they were always meant to live. Chair or no chair, equipment helps. Brad, I hear you have some visitors for us.
Yes, for sure. Thank you very much for that story. That's a fantastic. I had a chance to chat with them last night, and they're a great family. Now we've got John and Peter here from the Rosetown Kinsman Club, a couple of young guys.